Bulldog Badger, mate. Yes, I. How's it going, mate? T in Valhalla, second. Right, guys, as you know, you can probably tell by the way I'm sounding. Still struggling a bit with the COVID, but I decided to get myself out, spend the night in the hammock tent from Nightcat. So, yeah, I hope you guys are feeling an awful lot better than I am. And unfortunately, no beers tonight. The only thing I'm drinking tonight is the lem sips, I'm afraid. But how is everyone? Dance it off, mate. I wish I could dance it off. Honestly, the short walk here, I was literally sweating. I was literally sweating getting here. It's only a 10-minute walk, honestly. But I hope everyone's okay. Yeah, I'm an awful lot better than I was, mate. Thursday at work, I was in a bad way, but I pushed through, tested negative at home, and then yeah, Friday morning, I was feeling lots better, but I thought I'd better test again anyways, and yeah, positive. So yeah, I hope T in Valhalla you enjoyed the new forest. Is it better than the old forest? Does it come across a little bit? I've got a little bit of a frog in my throat. But yeah, yeah, we're out in the hammock tent tonight. That's my first time setting it up, so I'm quite looking forward to spending the night in it. To be honest, a bit of a different setup to my normal hammocks. Fishing Caledonia, COVID is hard on us athletes. If you mean beer athletes, yes it is, mate, 100%. No beers tonight, just lem sips. But yeah, the new hammock is a bit different. It's got spreader bars on it, so it holds it. You sound like one of my old trades calling in sick. Yeah, but unfortunately this one's genuine, I'm afraid. I don't do sick days. I've been at my new company nearly a year, and it's my literally a year on the 8th of next month, and I've not had one sick day until Friday just gone. I don't do sick days, but yeah. So it's got the spreader bars in it, and it holds it a lot wider. So I'm hoping that it won't actually nip my shoulders as much as my normal hammocks do. Sometimes it bothers me, sometimes it doesn't. Just bear with me. We have got a little bit of rain coming, so I'm just going to move you underneath the tarp a little bit. Sorry about this, guys. I just moved myself. So yeah, what it does is it holds the hammock a lot wider, and that in turn means you've got a lot more space. Yeah, someone calls in sick with a bad back. Yeah, well, I actually have a bad back as well. But yeah, I don't do sick days. You know, my dad drilled it into me as a young man. You know, you've got to represent yourself. You know, if I'm off sick, I am literally dying. I'll tell you how bad I was on Thursday. I was driving a machine down the road on site, and I had such a bad head, and I felt really gammy. And all of a sudden, I had to pull the handbrake on the machine, jump out, and I spewed. And my boss, well, the boss of the area that I'm working was trying to send me home, and I'm like, you're not sending me home. So yeah, I don't like to do sick days. it's a good job. It's a good job COVID isn't transmissible through YouTube. But yeah, tea in Valhalla. I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I was supposed to be heading to Weymouth tomorrow. I've actually got a week solid, so I've had to catch COVID one day before I go off on holiday, didn't I? So yeah, I was supposed to be going down to Weymouth to visit family, and I was hoping to meet up with tea in Valhalla for a cup of tea with the little pinkies raised, and maybe a cream cake or some ice cream and that. So yeah, at the moment that is off the cards, I'm afraid. Off the cards, but I will be testing every day, and should I test negative by Tuesday, we are still coming down. So I'll give you guys a shout up. And Bulldog Badger, if you're in that area, let me know, send me a DM if you're in that area, and you are more than welcome to join us for a cup of tea. But yeah, tea in Valhalla, we've tried to meet up a couple of times, haven't we? And it just hasn't really worked out. I'm sure it will one day. Hopefully this week. I've got me heart set on it. I really have. Right, I tell you what, guys, just bear with me because I've noticed that the camera's looking really dark. So I'm just going to go and get my head torch to light the situation up. And then you might be able to see me a little bit better. Hang on, I'm still here. On fire. Where we at? Oh. Come here. Right, I'm still here, guys, don't worry. Oh, although I am tripping over my own guy lines at the same time. Oh, right, hang on, let me get my head torch on. As you can probably hear, we have started with the rain. There we go. Now you can see me a little bit better now. Yeah, the rain is coming down pretty hard now. It is kind of just blowing underneath the tarp a little bit as well. Right, how many people have we got on the chat? We've only got 3 on at the moment. How many people are into hammock camping? I know tea in Valhalla, you only camp very occasionally. But I don't know whether you've done hammock camping before. Height of life, mate. Height of life, you alright, mate? Yeah, how many folk have we got on here that are into hammock camping? Chris went with an awesome chap called Paul. Yeah, I've heard that Paul's he's an alright fella. Knows his stuff about hammock camping, like. Bulldog Badger, you're not into hammocks, mate. You're a side and belly sleeper. Well, it's funny you should say that, mate, because I'm a side sleeper myself. And it does take a little bit of practice, but you can get on your side in a hammock and it can be very comfortable. Yeah, I got the Rona, Chris, mate. Yeah, 3 years of thinking that I was immune. And yeah, it finally caught me one day before I'm due to go on holiday. So I decided, sod it, I'm going to the woods, why not? Oh, and the rain's coming down now. I am going to have to move slightly further under my tarp, I think. There you go, side sleeper. Chris never had a more comfortable night's sleep in his hammock. Yes, Mr. Hammock Camping Pussycat. Meow. Right, bear with us, guys. Gosh, my camera's getting wet. Oh, I'm still here. I'm just trying not to fall over out. Oh. Oh, my tripod's wet and everything. Oh, there we go, that's a bit better. 54 degrees north. Hiya matey, how's it going? Wow, that rain is coming down now. Do you know what? As ill as I am, and the fact that I can't have any beer tonight, this makes me happy. It really does. Oh, can anybody hear the owls? We've got the owls hooting in the woods. Check this bad boy out. I don't know whether you can see it. Camouflage. Can you hear the owls, Chris, or not? And yes, I know I shouldn't be vaping, but it's either that or we'll end up murdering somebody. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, those owls are going crazy, man. Right now, I think we've got 4 people online, which is pretty good. Oh, your cats are going nuts. A few weird noises. Well, it is Birmingham, mate. I bet you're used to a few weird noises down there. Oh. Right, has anyone got any questions for me related to hammock camping? If you haven't tried hammock camping, like Bulldog, if you got any questions, mate, ask away. Anybody else, just ask me any questions about hammock camping, because that's what we're doing tonight in the hammock tent from Nightcat. The first time in it, so like I say, I'm really looking forward to trying that. "54 degrees north, you've never hammock camped." Right, I don't know whereabouts you are in the country, even if you are from this country, but if you give me a DM on Instagram, I'll take you hammock camping. How's that? I'll even give you a hammock for the night. Would I advise tree huggers to get into first time with the daisy chains rather than having to mess with... Oh, sorry, that's gone where we are. Hang on, where do I get the... All messages are visible. Would you advise tree huggers to get into it the first time with the daisy chains rather than having to mess around with the knots? Yeah. Well, tree huggers, daisy chains, they're all pretty much the same thing, but I really like the daisy chains. You just wrap them a couple of times around the trees. You put your carabiner of your hammock into them, and if one end's too low, you just simply lift it up a notch. With the arm steels, in theory they work really well, but in practice, just about every single person that I know that uses them ends up getting them stuck, and they're just useless from what I've seen. And the daisy chains are just so easy. Yeah, so daisy chains or tree huggers the first time, 100%. Bulldog Badger, you give me a shout, mate, if you want to come for a hammock camp up in my woods or wherever. I shall provide the hammock and the tarp and everything to go with it, under blanket and everything, and I'll take you hammock camping, mate. Chris, you need to get your own hammock, mate. Yes, you do. And we need another hammock camp. I've got a cracking spot for us as well, mate. Oh, mate, 54 degrees north. You're up my way. Red Screes is a cracking little camp. Chris from The Height of Life will tell you that. It's not a very long walk, but it's a very steep walk. But the sunset I got from up there was fantastic. Although I did end up pitching up in 70 plus mile an hour winds. yeah, I did. But yeah, 54 degrees north. If you want to come for a hammock camp as well, mate, I've got a complete spare setup, so I can't handle 2 people at once. But you're more than welcome to hit me up for a hammock camp to try it out, mate. There you go, Chris from The Height of Life. Red Screes, epic sunsets up there, mate, isn't it? Oh, I really need to stop vaping. I know I do. I know I do. Man, it's got dark here rapidly. It's almost pitch dark here. What time we at? It's only just gone 6 o'clock. And it's almost pitch dark. Wowzers. Yeah, soon be Christmas, eh? Hey, Chris, if you need to shoot whenever, mate, it's no surprise that you're getting a takeout delivered, eh? Chris, yeah, I'm just at my local woods. I did put a poll on YouTube earlier because I've been stuck at home since, well, Thursday night, climbing the walls. And obviously Nightcat have sent me this, and I need to do the video, but more importantly, I was climbing the walls at home. I needed to get out, so I went with the poll. The highest vote was just get out and do it. You're feeling 75% better. The woods that I'm at, I'm the only person that's got access to, bar from the farmer. The farmer knows I've got COVID, so he's going to stay clear. And yeah, I'm just going to have some healing time in the woods, man. Nightcat hammock, mate, check it out. So with this hammock, it's got spreader bars which holds it wide open, so it doesn't nip your shoulders as much. And although I've got the DD tarp over it, it's got its own tarp which just goes solely over the top of it. So for example, in the summer, maybe late spring, early autumn, when you're not expecting as much rain, you know, you don't need to take a big heavy tarp with you. You've got like a all enclosed setup in one. And Nightcat very kindly sent it to me for free. Obviously, I'm doing the video and the live and such as you've got to do. But so far, I'm really impressed with it. And as an experiment, although I've got my 4x4 tarp over it to be able to do this in the dry, what I'm doing is I'm leaving the tarp that it's got of its own on as a test to see how much heat that holds in, because I think it might actually hold a bit of heat. Spaghetti bolognese, tea in Valhalla, yes I bet that's wicked. Yeah, Chris, so far I'm really impressed with it. I've combined it with my own under blanket just to keep me a bit warm like, but it doesn't quite fit as well because my under blanket's designed for a normal hammock. So Nightcat actually do their own under blanket, which is a slightly wider fitting. So we'll see how tonight goes, but I'll probably end up buying the under blanket for that, which is, like I say, a slightly wider fitting, which should keep me a bit warmer. But for tonight, I can't think of a more perfect place to be in the new hammock from Nightcat, in the woods, and just trying to generally chill myself out. And the first thing I'm doing after this live is I'm going to get a lem sip down this throat, like. Them owls are going nuts, man. I hope you guys can hear them owls. Right, has anyone else got any questions for me about hammock camping? Because I'm a real hammock camper. As much as I like getting up the fells and getting the views and the sunsets and getting everything. Cheers, 54 degree north. Yeah, I pushed myself to get out tonight. As much as I love getting up on the fells, getting the views, the sunsets, the time lapses, the cloud inversions, hand on heart, my favourite place to be is in the woods in my hammock. And if anybody hasn't tried that, I will do my best to try and get you to try it, because once you've hammock camped, that's it, you're hooked. It's the best. So yeah, if you've got any questions about hammock camping and the Nightcat hammock tent, you just ask away. Oh, the owls are going nuts, man. Can anybody else hear the owls? No worries, Team Valhalla. Check you later, Chris. Enjoy your food, mate. Hope you get a few beers down your neck for me, mate. We'll see you soon. Right, 54 degrees north. Me and you are going on a hammock camp. I will give you, for the night, a hammock, under blanket, tarp, and we are going to try it out, mate. Whether it's in my woods or whether we go somewhere within Cumbria or somewhere near you, if you know a local woodland. Yes, it's a date, mate. Geordie Outdoors. Now, Geordie Outdoors, is that you, Paul? My pal Paul was on about starting up a YouTube channel called Geordie Outdoors. Yes, it is, Paul. Yes, Mr. Geordie Ramsey. Does it again, Mr. Pussycat. Meow. 54 degrees north. You give me a DM on Instagram, mate. I'll take you hammock camping. Oh. Geordie Outdoors, just so you know, I'm in the new Nightcat hammock tent. You know, the one that you were after, mate? Yeah, check us out, 54 degrees north. Just give me a DM, mate. We'll sort something out and I'll take you hammock camping. It's the future, and as Mooster would say, oh yeah! Geordie Outdoors loves his tent, but my tent is ace. That's between me and Geordie Paul, by the way. Nobody else will get that, but my tent is ace. Geordie Paul, where you at tonight? Are you out or are you indoors, mate? Wow, those owls are going nuts. Hope you guys can hear those owls. They're having a proper rap battle, them lot, like. Bulldog Badger, catch you soon, mate. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And hit me up for a hammock camp soon, mate. Yes, I. Geordie Outdoors is at home making cakes. You should have gone out, mate. You should have gone out. I've got rain on the tarp. Yes, I. Wow, those owls are crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Right, guys, I'm going to give it a few more minutes and then I'm going to sign off. So if anyone's got any more questions about hammock camping, in particular the hammock tent from Nightcat, you just ask away. See you later, Geordie. 54 degrees north. Whereabouts am I at? Without wanting to give my exact location away, I'm approximately halfway between Penrith and Carlisle. How about you, pal? Woohoo! Woo-woo! Woo-woo-woo! Yeah, approximately halfway between Penrith and Carlisle, on the River Eden. That should give you a good clue. Preston, so you're about 45 minutes, an hour away, so you could either come up to Cumbria, we can go to my woods, we can head out into a few places I know in the Lake District where we can hammock camp, or I can head down towards you if you've got something down there. I'll take you hammock camping, mate. Yes, I. Right, 54 degrees north. It's a date, mate. It's a date. Like I say, just give me a DM on Instagram, or if you follow me on Facebook, give me a DM on there. We'll get something sorted. I know a few cool places in the lakes where we can hammock camp, or like I say, I'm lucky enough to have this woodland permission where we can have fires, and I've got my log store. I can build what I want, so you're more than welcome to come here. And like I say, I'll provide you with all the gear for a night in a hammock, mate. Sounds like that rain's finally subsiding. Yeah, hit me up on Insta, mate. Definitely. And we'll get it sorted soon. Oh, getting stiff legs. Yeah, that rain's definitely backing off now, but it is honestly pitch dark here now. If I turn the light off, proper dark. Love it. I'm so pleased to come out tonight, even though I'm not feeling 100%. I really am. And like I say, I'm looking forward to spending the night in the hammock tent from Nightcat. So I'm going to sign myself off now, guys. It's definitely time to go and get myself a lem sip and get myself tucked up in the hammock. Do keep an eye out for the video. It shows me setting it up, and it'll show my true, honest opinions of my first night in it. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you've enjoyed this live. So we'll catch you soon, guys. Take care from a Cumbrian lad.